No real person will enjoy being disrespected, no matter what the case may be, most especially when it's coming from the wife. And I want us to think about it. In the process of really rejecting disrespect from the wife, from anyone, most especially you husband, I realize that majority of you have become something else. You become dominant, aggressive, or boss-like. But my dear brother, in as much as you want to reject disrespect from your wife, most especially, you really need to have this intelligence of knowing where disrespect is coming from. Because in reality, disrespect come in two forms, and that two sources you really need to understand as a man, so that you don't try to reject disrespect and destroy your marriage. I want you to think about all this, brothers. Number one, disrespect can come from boredom, because boredom is a natural phenomenon in anybody. It is just a repetition of doing the same thing over and over. He or she keep waking beside you and seeing you, tolerating you, enduring and dealing with you over and over. It will definitely get to a point this person will feel bored. Take for example, you can get bored of eating rice over and over. It is not because you hate the rice, but at that point in time, you don't want to eat rice. And I want you to think about it. It can really happen to your wife, to your husband as well. When you sense this is the source of disrespect in your marriage, my dear brothers and sisters, you really need to understand that at that point, your wife needs appraisal, need being pampered, need encouragement to keep going. Because if we really want to think about it, it's not easy. Meanwhile, at this point, if you can do this, this will rejuvenate your partner and the relationship will grow stronger. But if you just think because you get this disrespect from the woman who is not disrespecting you before, from the husband who has never been disrespecting you, my dear brothers and sisters, if you react in a form of rejecting disrespect at this point, you are likely to be the cause or the reason why you destroy your marriage. I want you to think about it. And number two, disrespect can also come from bad character, which most of the time come from bad upbringing. And that is why I told you guys that if you realize that your mother's in-laws behavior is not the kind of behavior you want in your life or in your future, don't marry a daughter now. That you really need to be very, very cautious about. And that is why I will blame you men the more, because most of the time you are the one signing up without doing the due diligence to find out that this is the type of woman you want to marry. And at the end of the day, you might be enduring, thinking you want to change this woman, and the more you try to change her, the more you get damaged. And this is a fact you really need to know. At this point, if you realize that the source of disrespect you are getting from your woman is as a result of bad upbringing, bad character, my dear brother, the best thing for you to do is to walk away. Or probably you decide to stay for whatever reason, my house, my children, whatever, and be ready to deal with that behavior for the rest of your life. Because people don't change. People can only adjust. I want you to understand this. For this reason, my dear brother, you need to know the difference between disrespect coming from boredom and disrespect coming from bad character. They look alike, but they are far, far different. I want you to think about this. Act intelligently before you decide to walk away. Think deeply about this. Peace out.